From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. CC Sabathia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out. And I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well, you're back home, it's game one of a homestand, and you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Now the first pitch from CC. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Previous history with Sabathia, just 3 for 14. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys, you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. But foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He carries a bat. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Steve Pearce is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. Pilar is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them. And I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
1-1. Here it is. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Jays pick up a run on the RBI triple. On to the bottom of the first, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
What I like about him is his maturity. You can tell that from a pitcher, how they pitch on the road. He has pitched really well on the road and been able to focus, and I think he'll carry that same trend into this game as well.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
Batting third, catcher Gary.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Jose Bautista.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Russell Martin now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 11 home runs. He's got the average of 285 here to start play and 33 driven in.
The 0-1 home to Martin.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Throw won't get him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Devin Travis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course high in the air out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 3 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's Didi Gregorius, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pilar. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman.
Here's Steve Pearce now. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0 from CC. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Nice job there by CC Sabathia, and his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Travis is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just 1 pitch.
The shortstop, Alexi.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's Tulowitzki at short. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis fields it cleanly. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Now the first pitch from CC. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
turned on down the line. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's Brett Gardner now,
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
The Yanks held in check. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in, Russell Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Russell Martin.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number
Here's Melvin
7.
Upton Jr. now. He's 0 for 1
Jr.
thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now the 1-0 from CC. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar posts under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Starlin Castro will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter, strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth.
Baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Travis. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Ready once again, Kevin Pilar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fielder, number 11, Kevin Pilar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late square, and this is popped up. Sabathia is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right here. This pitch is on the outer half, and he just goes with it, and he has enough to bounce it over the wall and cruise into second with a ground rule double.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Matt Holliday standing in now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Stroman gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a soft liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the first pitch from CC. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Kendrys Morales is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
A little bouncer. Liner, but
they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Russell Martin now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The 0-1 home to Martin.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Pierce is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. But the Yankees are. Ezekiel Carrera is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ezekiel Carrera.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Dylan Betances gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
He's set, and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Ready for another
Pillar.
shot now. Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tap fouled at home plate. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, still tied 1 apiece. Ezekiel Carrera will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field,
Joe Biagini is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Blue Jays, number 31, Joe Biagini.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Pillar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
now batting, shortstop.
So striding in, Alexi Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again. 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 1 for 4. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Way out in front. And the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steve Pearce. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Cameron Maybin will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, Cameron Maybin.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Number 8, designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0, and now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Russell Martin now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. Roberto Osuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Roberto Osuna.
Darwin
playing
Barney
shortstop,
is into the
number
ball game as a
18,
defensive replacement.
Darwin
He'll be the new
Barney.
shortstop here. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. His career
Leading
history
off
with
the bottom
Roberto
of the ninth
Ozuna,
inning for
0
the
for
Yankees.
4.
Right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Chris Carter will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 48, Chris Carter.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about it. And this is going to be a foul ball. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
First delivery to him on the way. Gary Sanchez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Ready now, Greg Bird. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Chris Carter
please.
will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 48, Chris Carter. Now
Ken
catching,
Sanchez
13,
will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. Previous history against Dellin. Betances, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Francisco Cervelli is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Catching, number 30, Francisco Cervelli.
Brian Mitchell takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Mitchell.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, I tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you have the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys, and start over, and have the confidence you can win it.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
In now, Devin Travis. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Carter moves over, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's Starlin Castro. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Starlin Castro.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Bautista has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting
at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chase Headley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Matt Holliday.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains 2-2. Chase Headley is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 12, Chase.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Toronto, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Striding in once again, Steve Pearce. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and Chase had some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Stepping in now, Darwin Barney, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. And he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. And you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. One left for Toronto. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Jason Grilly takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Jason Grilly.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Alexi Ramirez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Ramirez will head for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder number 48.
Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. Throw to the plate. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, ugh, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. CC Sabathia. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Brian Mitchell earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score.